Hey there, Taurus. It's Jen here. Thanks for joining me. I'm doing your reading for November. And so, November is the big month for you guys, Taurus, because, well, there's the new moon in Scorpio on November 4th, but then you have your full moon on the 19th, Taurus. And it's a partial lunar eclipse. So, you will be involved in the eclipses this year, in this one, and then in 2022. Oops. Okay, so that's enough. Let's see what's going on here. So here's a very Taurus card, the Explorer of Pentacles. It would be the Knight of Pentacles. And this is saying either you're beginning a journey or something you set in motion a long time ago is starting to come to fruition. This is at the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Pentacles, the Explorer of Pentacles, it's change in the element it's in, and it's earth, your element, right? So putting a lot of earth energy into something. So what does that mean? It could be really sticking to something and being very dedicated to it, whether it's a workout, some goal that you set in motion, saving some money for something you truly committed to, and you commit to probably on a daily basis, or and for the long term. So there's something being at the bottom of the deck. Again, it could be that you're still on this journey, you're still working towards something, and that's informing the rest of the reading, because maybe you're not, there are certain things you would want to do, but you're kind of on this path, on this pathway, in this track, and that because of that, I don't know, you may even feel like you're not moving forward, Taurus. And you guys are pretty, you don't need a lot of flash and excitement in your life to make it, external influences and change and all this crazy stuff to make things interesting. That's just not your nature. You don't get bored easily. You're like, I'm fine. So, okay, well, so the Five of Swords here is an ultimatum, a line drawn in the sand, a conflict where you can't agree. Yeah, it could, I feel like there's going to be a turning point. Is that the right word I want to say? There will be something that comes up that an impasse, I believe, is going to come to the forefront. This is probably something that's mentally been on your mind, and my watch is telling me to stand. I feel like there's been a little bit of denial, a little bit of not dealing with it, but for some reason it's going to be spoken, it's going to come to a head. The Fool. This is wanting to break free. It's something that has been weighing you down, making you feel trapped. Again, if a Taurus, an earth sign, feels trapped or fixed, that's kind of a big red flag. That's something you should really pay attention to for you guys. If what is there a place in your life where you feel stuck? I mean, it could be our own self-limiting beliefs. And it just could be where we don't see eye to eye with someone else. It could be anything, whatever comes to mind when I say that, if something comes to mind. It's kind of interesting because this sky, the color of this sky, is drawing me to this card. Um, and it's almost like the bear is on its way up the mountain. So I do see like you I'm sorry, I'm having trouble finding the right word. You summit. You summit something on a path somehow. You come to a summit. Now, it doesn't mean that this is the end of your journey, but I feel like you've come to a place in time where it's time to sort of break free, take a leap of faith, move forward, let something go, release something. The Fool has very little baggage. And I think the Fool, some people say, oh, the Fool, they're starting on this journey blindly going. But I feel like sometimes we're always waiting for something, like when this happens or this happens, and then those things never happen and we never actually live. And the Fool's like, hey, I gotta live now. I gotta do these things now. I feel like you want to be more in the moment. You don't want to be tied down as much. You don't want, um, you're still on a journey. You're still figuring something out, I guess, maybe. Maybe someone's asking you to make a decision and you're just not able to right now. But this sword, this is like someone is putting their foot down. Like, I am not moving. Sagittarius, we have Temperance here. So it could be pointing to something in Sag time. So right after that, your full moon, Taurus, that partial lunar eclipse, we go right into, Sag season right after that until the solstice in December. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or again, it's that timing. And Sag, oh my God, Sag is exactly that energy. They don't want to be tied down. They're mutable. They're flexible. They're Jupiter rules. They're expansive. They're optimistic. They're happy. They're friendly. They're not going to try to tie you down because they don't want to be tied down to something. They're much more philosophical about things and like to explore. And here's the explore. Maybe it's someone who explore things with you. They're definitely like, Fool. Yep. Okay. Let's do it. Um, Life is too short. Let's explore and I don't want to. They don't want to stay stuck. Ooh, Ace of Cups. So this could be a romantic relationship here. This could be a new emotional beginning. You're ready for a new emotional beginning. Something was stagnant somewhere. Your cup was empty. Something was exhausting you or draining you. And you need to go. So the Fool is like, maybe you need to go in a different direction. Like the bear is going this way. Maybe this summit is over here. And once you get to the higher vantage point of the Fool, you get this bit higher perspective, and so this bear maybe needs to change which way it's going because he's getting again that higher perspective. I'm just this I don't know if it's a vulture or what it is. It's just sitting there like waiting. It's almost like there's this presence that's always sort of just there reminding you or wanting, I don't know, it's like there's something that just is mentally exhausting you. And you have one more. Okay, Scorpio just had the Strength card, the card of vulnerability. But look, it's that, and yeah, for Scorpio, I really was like, okay, there's this hard, prickly outer shell, but soft and squishy inside. This beautiful flower inside. Um, but the Strength card is vulnerability. It's being honest. It's honoring yourself and speaking your truth and following your authenticity and what you truly want to do. This is a little bit, this can be Leo energy. There's often a lion on this card in other decks. Releasing something. If you're at a place where you're not seeing eye to eye, that is probably an indication you need to move in a new direction. And something about this course, this redirection from the path that you're on is going to be really fulfilling. You're going to feel better about things. Going from like the Five of Swords energy to the Ace of Cups. It's really beautiful. It's creative energy. It's really feeling emotionally fulfilled in a way you hadn't before. So whether that's a job or a relationship or what you're filling your days doing. And it all comes with stepping out of the routine or stepping out of something you feel that is restricting you or holding you back. And it may constitute a course redirection, and in the long run, I think, that would be the universe or yourself. We got a lot, but we'll take them. Telling you, hey, you weren't going in the right direction. It's almost like you were going in a direction, maybe trying to please someone else, and you realize that, wait, I need to be honest and please and take my own needs and wants into account. So here's the King of Wands. This is fire sign energy. It goes with that. Would go with that Temperance card. The King of Wands, he's motivated, he's inspired, he's excited, he's action oriented. He likes to do things. He likes to he again, those positive, optimistic, energetic, moving forward, dynamic personality. This could be maybe a mentor or someone you look up to, someone that gives good advice. It also says you have good leadership qualities, and that would be an area to cultivate and foster. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords cuts through the bullshit. She will stick to her guns. If there's a line in the sand that she knows herself, and she's not going to compromise herself for someone else. And people can find her to be somewhat harsh, which I think is totally unfair, because I know tons of wonderful air signs that are beautiful, friendly, gentle, wonderful people. But she's not going to compromise her integrity or her heart if she knows it's not right. That would be rude to her. That would be dishonest to her. Wow, more people. King of Swords. So we have a couple here, a meeting of the minds. Someone that, it's interesting with this king and queen, this is someone that would have lively, fun, interesting, funny conversations paired with this fire energy, this creative energy, this fun-loving energy. It's like thoughts and actions need to match. They come together. Okay, what are all these people doing here? Leo, more Leo energy with the Sun card. So boy, this though is this is not only someone that you connect in your mind and your thoughts and your thinking, um, but also physically you feel freer. I don't know. There's this thing about breaking free, and maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to move. Maybe you want to just move in a new direction with this Fool, and you don't know which way it's going to go. And that's okay. You're following your heart, what your gut tells you. And so maybe if you're in a relationship, you want to just meet people and be with people and experience other people. You're not, you're have sex with other people. Um, just get out there and live. Huh. Ten of Pentacles, that's interesting. You haven't found the one, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a job, whether that's, you're still, it's like you're still trying to find the right recipe, the right ingredients, the right type. Maybe you're still like, I'm not sure what type of person I want to be with. I'm not sure exactly who I am. I'm not exactly like you're still trying to figure out, but there are some hard stops with this Five of Swords, and let those guide you. Let that energy be your compass to guide you when you feel that, hey, this isn't right, this is stressing me out, this doesn't, I'm trying to do this mental gymnastics to try to make this work, I'm feeling restricted. If you're feeling restricted, Taurus, that's a sign that you're going in the wrong direction. And even if you don't know if this direction is necessarily the right one, you'd know 100% sure that's the wrong one. So I see a bit of having to really be honest and open your heart, potentially reassess the direction you're going in, things that are happening in your life, and figuring out where you need to make the changes and able to open up these these new experiences coming in, these new people coming in. Because in the long run, that's how you'll find this Ten of Pentacles. This is just earth eye candy. This Ten of Pentacles card, this solid foundation, this home, and I mean home in the sense of the home is where the heart is. This feeling, this richness of life. You're still trying to again find that out. What are all these people doing here, though? With the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. I'm kind of getting family. There's something about a child here, too, with the Sun, S-O-N. Could be something to do with your parents. If you're um, a son, but it doesn't have to be gender specific. Maybe someone's parents are getting involved. Your parents are getting involved. You may not like that. Or you're thinking about legacy and the family you want, or you're doing some deep thinking, and really examining what you want. And if life isn't aligning at this point in time to those desires and those things that you know and what you want out of life, you're going to make a course correction and an adjustment. And again, even if you don't know where you're going, you know the direction you're headed in right now in one area of your life is not the right direction. You know how when you're out driving and you just get that feeling, oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't seem right. and you just have that gut feeling, that's what I'm feeling for you guys. And that partial lunar eclipse, Taurus, is going to allow you to release something um, and move in a different direction. You're going to have an aha moment. The Sun card could be an aha moment, an awakening, an understanding. Like, okay, what am I doing here? Let's give this a try. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you have a wonderful November. Take care.